In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. Happy New Year to y'all, man. First show of the season, man. I am out here in the suburbs of Horn Lake, Mississippi, a.k.a. Whitehaven, Tennessee, man. I'm out here with my guy, Kenny Stubblefield. He's out in the safest neighborhood in all of Tennessee.
Yes.
Due to the award-winning, heralded, the model that everyone is copying, the Scarebros method that goes on in this neighborhood, man. What I was about to say? I was out with my boy, Kenny Stubblefield last night.
You came out to the safest
I was in
neighborhood.
the depths of Collierville, seeing locations of restaurants I didn't even know existed. Kenny Stubblefield. You know, a place that people have a Collierville location. They don't let that be public, man.
No, they don't.
They supposed to call you villains to know about it, man. They don't be on the rundown on location.
Pretty good food last night, right?
It was fine. Took insanely long to get our food.
Oh my God!
We were there for 2 hours.
2
If
hours.
I went there fellowship and having fun, celebrating one of my best friend's birthdays, I would have been in full nigga mode. I'd been going off of that motherfucker, but yeah, that would have been on the news. I probably would have been on the news where I would have been going off.
Oh, they would have.
Yeah, the fact that it was festive and fun and celebration, man, I didn't trip at all.
If you had blinked awkwardly a few times in Carway, they would have come and picked you up.
Yeah,
bro.
man, I would have been on the news. I said, nah, if I get to complaining, they gonna call the police on me and my wife. So I said, nah.
Somebody from Memphis.
Yeah, it wasn't about me. It wasn't about me last night, man. We had a good time celebrating my guy's life, man. Kenny Stubblefield. I'm gonna take you down memory lane. In the last segment of the show, we're gonna do an Inside the Same Brain. We're bringing it back today, man.
Let's go.
We're gonna go back and describe another version of ourselves. Sometimes we take people back to the old us, man. So I'm gonna take y'all back.
He would have said, "Sir, this isn't red pear."
Right? Man, like this ain't red pear. That's crazy you said that too, man. Because I was talking to Julia. Julia, of course, was out with us last night, hanging out with Kenny, his wife, and friends.
Which, by the way, Julia and Tracy are like
BFFs now.
That were like separated
by something. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they BFFs out here now. Of course they are, though, man. Hey, you get your Amazon woman, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey. All my short kings out here, man. Get you a good 5'10", 5'11" woman, man. You'll be all right, man. I'm telling you.
It feels nice, bro. I ain't gonna
can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong. Now, all y'all can't do it, man. Hey, because you know if you're short in certain areas, you just gotta be long in other areas. So you know, you do what you gotta do out here sometimes, man. But I was out there with Kenny, And dang, what was I about to say? I got thrown off so bad, bro.
You were talking to Julia. We said red
Oh,
beer. You were talking about
hey, and here's our daily conversation about color. It's coming. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy in the comments, right? And I was saying how, like, I said, baby, like, I said there was a time where Mexican restaurants would do a lot of pandering towards the black community.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a thing no more.
You remember the Happy Mexican down by Booker T?
Yeah, it does not exist no more.
It does not exist. I went there. I took Tracy there one time.
It's called the Happy Memphis.
I took Tracy there one time, and I go. We were down there in South Memphis, and we went down to the Happy Mexican, and some shit started to pop off, and it was me, Tracy, and a friend of mine who's black and his white wife were with us. So 3 white people and 1 black person at our table.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing this old black guy pop his head up over the counter to us and go, "Y'all might need to get out of here."
Man, for real. Man, like, but for real, there was a time where Mexican restaurants did a lot of pandering towards black people and to the black community. That era is over. Like, I know that the spot we read last night, they ain't giving nobody no free ad, but I already gave the Happy Memphian a free ad for the downtown, right? But what I was about to say, the spot we were at, there's still a thing downtown. I think it's a pretty big deal downtown, and I know it's heavily populated with my people, man. But
hey, I want to say, DJ saying in the comment section, he said we were talking about Amazon women. He said mine's the same height as me. DJ, I mean this with all respect. Bro, you're like 5'4", bro.
Yeah, you about 5'3", my guy. Your wife is the typical age height of a woman, man. So yeah.
She ain't no Amazon, man. No.
Yeah. But no, man.
Yeah, Parrish, my birthday is actually today.
Yeah, shout out to my boy in this joint, man. But no, we had a good time last night, man, with Kenny's friends. Kenny has a friend that is recreationally swole, man. For apparent reason. I'm not really sure how being swole applies to anything in his life. The man was just jacked just for no reason.
And he's like the nicest guy in the world.
He's a teddy bear, man.
He's a massive teddy bear. Like we would walk into everybody that was there were all volleyball parents of Selah. So they played on the same volleyball team together. And then I invited Anthony and Julia to come because Anthony's one of my best friends. And I was like, I want Anthony to meet everybody.
Yeah.
And
we're volleyball parents as well. So we're part of y'all team.
Yeah. And Brent sent across from you, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I always was like, I don't get intimidated by people, but when I first met this dude, my immediate inner female came out where I just started judging dude. Like this dude's bad. This dude's
this
motherfucker like this. And then I met him, and I'm like, oh, he's the nicest dude in the entire world.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's super nice, man. Super nice dude. Just buff for no reason. Like I never understood dudes who just buff but ain't competitively buff. You're working out on the level of somebody that's competing, but it's just so you can wear a shirt with a skull on it.
And the funny part is, and what I love about Anthony is he told Brent that last night. You buff for no reason, bro.
Naturally buff, bro. Like, what you doing? What you got going on, fam? But yeah, man. Welcome. Happy New Year to y'all, man. First show of the year. We are, of course, sponsored by, powered by our good friends at FanDuel, man. I love how the show came on today, running our ads out here. I much rather see our sponsors, man, than see Luke Kennard in Redbirds games and all that type of stuff. Shout out to my guy Kenny, man. Made those just the little things, man. We trying to do little things just to take the show to the next level. 2026. Me and Kenny been talking about some things. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if we can discuss this, and I ain't trying to go to jail. But shout out to we did a little test run on something we playing with, man. If you're in the comments, and I ain't gonna speak about what the test run we did. But if you saw it, let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you saw the test run we did over the weekend, we ain't trying to get locked up out here, man. For pirating,
we in YouTube jail, bro. I had to take a training session,
for real,
to get it locked, to get our account unlocked.
Oh wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. They like this gentleman for real? Damn.
They said this is your one shot. You can either dispute or you can take a training class and we'll remove the lock on it. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll take the training class.
Damn. I ain't know, man.
We tried, man. We tried to do something slick, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing slick to a can of oil though, man. So hey, give us a minute. We might have something else for y'all ass, man.
We'll get you.
But let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Yesterday was a great day, like I said, having fun with my guy Kenny Stubblefield. But the rest of the night, Kenny, I made a conscious decision, Kenny. I said I'm not watching a single second of this Grizz game last night, man. I said I'm gonna go home and get into bed, enjoy my wife, and like whatever. Like I'm not gonna let these dudes get me down. Our Memphis Grizzlies lost twice this weekend to the Lakers. There's everybody in the comments, everybody who's watching the show, y'all have a team that's your team that you hate. The Lakers are that team for me, bro.
Me too, man. Me too.
I absolutely hate everything about the Lakers. I don't care how good they are, how bad we are, how bad they are. I cannot stand the Los Angeles Lakers. I hate the look. I hate our teams hand them over superstars, including your Memphis Grizzlies, when we hand them Pau Gasol, when they were handing Luka Doncic, all the crap, man. Just the way the refs just get them in insane whistle at all times. Just LeBron James, he's old but not old enough. It's just I hate everything about the Los Angeles. I hate their fans, man. All of that, bro. All that. I just hate the Los Angeles Lakers. I actually pulled for the Spurs. I do too. I think the Spurs are awesomely ran organization. Like the Lakers are not a smart organization at all. They're ultra goofy, and they've been that way forever. The league and teams just take care of them, bro. And it's absolutely insane that still happens, with that Luka trade, which really grinds my gears to think about it. But the Lakers beat us twice. Last night's game probably hurt the most, mainly because you were playing so well in the first half. Cedric Coward was about to have the Cedric Coward game for real. The coming out part of the game looked like it was happening. And, you lost him late in the first half. He's out for the game, had an ankle injury. And it's just what this season has been, bro. Like what the last few seasons have been. You get some good news, and bad news comes right behind it. And I'm always going to be positive about these type of things. You're not going to hear me use some of the terminologies. You're not going to hear me say some of the things that other people say regarding injuries with this team. But it's just so hard. It's just so difficult as a fan to endure these things, man. You know what I mean? And especially losing to that team, man. And there was a disease, Kenny Stubblefield, that was taking people out. It was causing a lot of deaths called malaria, Kenny Stubblefield. And we didn't suffer from malaria. We didn't die due to malaria last night. We lost to Laravia, another disease.
What is worse, Laravia or malaria?
Death by Jake Laravia might be worse than death by malaria for sure, man. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. And you lose to these guys twice in the fashion that you did, especially this last game where you were up like 15, I think, at one point.
They were up by 16 at the highest.
It's terrible, bro. Reginald Rivers says, Sain, what do you think about the head coach? And I truly value your opinion. Ain't no way, because that means you don't watch the show. I hate to be a dick with the first. I hate to come out swinging and being a dickhead to y'all, man. But ain't no way you watch my show, bro. If you value there's no way you value my opinion and watch the show and you ain't heard me talk about the coach. Like that dude ain't the issue, bro. Like that, this team is
not Tomas Isolo's fault.
Yeah, we'll talk about the issue with this team later on in this segment. But Reginald Rivers, I ain't mean to snap your neck off, man. But I talk about Isolo ad nauseum. Y'all got to keep up, man. Y'all got to keep up. What I'm about to say, Jake Laravia, bro, like busted our ass this weekend, bro. Straight up, like
busted our ass. Like,
yeah. And I want to say, off the top of my head, he outplayed Jaren and Ja both games. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say he had more points than both of them.
Yes.
Both of the games.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ced had more points than Jaren, and Ced played one half last night.
Shit crazy, bro. We're gonna talk about it. Shout out to Jake. Found out over the weekend the Lakers were his childhood team. Shout out to him, man. He's been in the starting lineup lately since
Austin Reeves.
Yeah, since Austin Reeves.
We're playing one cold ass white dude for another cold ass white dude.
Yeah,
apparently.
Jake been playing good ball, bro.
Hey,
so shout out to him.
Let me ask you this. I know folks are like, what in your opinion? Why did the Grizzlies get rid of Jake Laravia? Is it because is it because he sucked?
They were all in on they were all in on making the Gigi thing work. They chose Gigi over him, which I don't think was a bad thing to choose in the moment, because that happened all season after Gigi was going off. Like I still think, I mean, Gigi's still like 20, 21 years old. So we don't know what Gigi can end up being. And I think, I mean, we've seen Jake play against us, and we said that the stats showed that he's had 4 20-point games this season, 2 have been against us. Ain't like Jake is out there just being a monster. He's been fine.
Meek said all in on Conchar.
Yeah, they literally went all in on Gigi. And they had to make a decision which way they were going to go.
Right.
And I get that. I get that at the time. But I'm glad to see him doing his thing. But losing with him going off sucks, especially when he outplays, your top 2 dudes, the guys that you got jerseys in the Grizz den for, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't like seeing that part, at all. But I will go back to my guy's question about Isolo, and I've said this before. I think Isolo's a very smart coach, and I think he'll be good in the league. I think that he's stubborn as fuck. Like, I think he's stubborn as hell.
What coach isn't though? Like, yeah,
but I think he'll be, and I think he'll be fine. Like, whether he's fine here or fine somewhere else, I think you'll see that he's a good coach. I don't think he's a bad coach at all. The thing he does with the platoon style rotations and the quick subs and all that, that's still to be determined whether that works. Might work in another team, or a team that's full of like a lot more athletic dudes. I think that shit probably will work. But there's kind of on a healthy team where you've got your guys every game, it probably could work a lot better. So I don't know. I think it's still like a big jury out on him, as far as I think we kind of bitch about a lot of stuff about him instead of pointing fingers at our dudes, which is
100%.
Which I think needs to happen more than anything. Yeah, like my guy Philip Tank Rogers says, they value Vincent and Gigi over him and want to make room for Jaren's contract. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, I don't give a shit about Jake Laravia. Jake Laravia is one of the most like aesthetically annoying dudes I've ever seen in a Grizzlies uniform. Like, I'm glad he's doing well, bro. But I'm glad he's doing well and not on my team. I ain't gonna lie.
Somebody in the comment section of the post-game bounce said it's crazy that a dude wearing Jaws busted Jaws' ass.
Busted his ass. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, man. You know what I'm saying? The unfortunate news again about that game was the fact that you got Ced Hurt. Ced Hurt is just a good dude, man, and you see a ton of potential from him. You could tell that he's a guy who's good in front of the media. He does the right thing, says the right thing. He's a guy that if the roles collide and the ability and the availability and the skill, all those things come together, he could be a star. He could be a franchise player for this team. It just sucks to see him out, man. And like, none of these individual injuries this year have just been like traumatic. We haven't had like anything, oh man, like this guy's out for the year. It's not been anything like that. It's been a bunch of just weird nagging injuries that are just kind of hanging around. But just the combination of all this stuff happening at the same time, bro, is so, oh my God. Like, you see all these plus minus numbers and all these efficiency numbers and offensive stats and defensive stats. And so any lineup with Zach Edey, like that lineup would have like with Vince Williams in it, and Zach Edey was like one of the best in the NBA. I'm like, bro, what? It's just been such a stupid season, bro. You know what I mean? And all those things hurt. But like I said, Ced Hurt does have an ankle injury. I'm hoping it's something that keeps him out no more than a couple of weeks, man. I'm hoping it's not a major injury thing with him. I think somebody said that he was back on the bench.
He was.
So maybe that's a good thing. But of course, that does affect the team even more. We're down more and more dudes out here, man. What was I about to say?
And it's clearly impacting the FanDuel numbers.
Oh, yeah, clearly, man. Clearly.
Cooper Flagg has been balling out. He's minus 700. Con Knipple plus 500. Cedric Howard.
Let me stop you real quick, man. Yeah. There's not that much difference between what Cooper Flagg is doing and what Con Knipple is doing. Because Cooper Flagg is caught up and like really started catching his stride. But it ain't that much difference. Like minus 700 and plus 500. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, maybe that's not a barometer of like how they're playing. Maybe it's just if Cooper continues to,
he'll win. Yeah,
he'll win it.
Yeah, it don't really matter what the difference is.
If he continues to play the way that he's playing, he is clearly becoming the number one guy, even with Anthony Davis there. So he's Cooper Flagg is awesome.
Yeah, man.
Cedric's all the way down at plus 10,000, so he's dropped down quite a bit.
Bro, if that's your top 5 rookies in this class, those are 5 really good players, bro. This rookie class is insanely good. Then there's a few more guys that are also starting in the NBA right now.
I mean, that's all your positions, bro. That's all your positions. That's point guard, shooting guard, 3, 4, and 5. Like that's
you call
crazy.
You call a VJ a 1?
I think VJ's the 1. Yeah.
Yeah, he could play some 1. Cooper Flag obviously can do it because he's been doing it.
I think he could be I think Cooper's probably a point forward if you want to put him there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a badass lineup right there.
It should looking real Team USA, man.
Hey.
2032, man. That's a nice looking little team right there, man.
Yeah.
Okay, how many of them 5 dudes? How many are on? Not this year, but in 4 years, how many of those dudes are on Team USA?
All 5.
You think all 5? They
5.
could be. Like they could for real. Con Knipple's shooting the ball like he's shooting. He's gonna be there. Cooper's gonna be there. Some nice little dudes, man. I like them dudes, man. My guy Kendarius said Ja value is getting bad. I think they were stuck in your drafts from
He's like, oh, that was there 2 years ago. Let me press send real quick.
Yeah. We go clear the cachet right fast, man. Yeah, man. This shit. Let's get into that, man. That's what I wanted to wrap up the conversation with, man. These 2 dudes right here, man, is shout out to my guy Malik, man. It's time for some uncomfortable conversations, man. I had to borrow that from my guy. The thing that bothers me about John and Jaren the most, man, is how many games do I have to watch these dudes play against, the best of the best, or just guys that are kind of in there, like we're calling these guys our stars, our big 2. How many times do we have to watch these guys play and either one or neither one of them show up against their matchup, right? You know what I mean? And we talked about how Ja had a big game against Philadelphia, and he did his thing against Tyrese Maxey. Look at me, man. God has given me greater remembrance of names.
New year, new Sain. New year, new Sain, baby. Let's go.
New year, new Sain, new brain. But no, it's the same. I promise you. But he had a big game against Tyrese Maxey. But in Ja's career, how many times have we seen Ja getting just straight worked by his matchup, right? Like often. Especially like you talk about the Lucas and the Steph Currys and all these type of guys, right? And Jaren just, the same crap, man. It's like, man, like how many, like y'all are 7th and 8th year players, man, and y'all let y'all matchup destroy y'all. And that's why I don't want to hear nothing about Tomas Isolo when these 2 dudes ain't coming to play, bro. You know what I mean? And there's nothing Isolo's doing that's stopping these dudes from doing their thing. Whether you're playing 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30, whatever you're playing, bro, you're not matching the dudes on the other side of y'all, bro. Like, and it's really terrible, bro. It's really terrible. And I know we don't have Edie, and both of these guys' games are affected by Edie. But bro, y'all dudes just not matching the dudes on the other side, man.
It's a super interesting like experiment you can run on it about these last 2 games. Ja played in the first LA game and then was out the second LA game. And I texted you in the middle of the first quarter of last night's game and said, all right, man, it's time we start having uncomfortable discussions about this, because this offense looks faster and more organized and better with Cam Spencer out there than it does with Ja Morant.
Yeah, clock has struck midnight on Cam Spencer, so I try to tell y'all 2025.
Hey, he still had 9 assists last night, bro. Still
0-5 for 3, man.
You ain't lying. He had a rough shooting game. Absolutely.
But yeah, this something y'all have to, as y'all notice, I didn't have one dude's picture up here. If y'all go call Jaren a bum, it's time to call 12 a bum too, bro. I mean, I only saw one of these dudes quit in the game after halftime. I saw that dude. I saw that dude do that, bro. Like
that Halloween
about bum. If you gonna call one of them a bum, you got to call both of them. I saw that, bro.
We saw him quit. I
saw that man quit in the game. It was crying in the locker room for whatever reason. And we saw this man do his thing and tear Philadelphia ass up, then come back and lay a fucking egg the very next game against the Lakers, bro. Like, if we gonna call one of them a bum, hey, I'm gonna call both of them a bum. Let's say that. Ja's an emotional dude. Reps wasn't calling him any calls. His center is a 10-day dude, and Jaren can't set a screen without fouling. T.I.'s a rookie coach. I can totally see why, bro. A lot of dudes in the league frustrated.
Hey, none of this shit matters, bro.
I see, because like there are a lot of people that are pro Jaren that like supported Jaren blindly for a long time, right? And this, I look at this stuff people do about Ja the same way stuff people probably look at people like me when it came down to Jaren. It's BS, bro. Like all that stuff we making excuses for Ja. That shit is over, bro. That shit is over. He says that Ja is frustrated. We've seen Jaren go from all-star to bum. Islo is a common denominator.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, but Jaren's been an all-star since Ja has twice.
Right. When was that? It was 21-22 the last time we saw Ja do what we know he can do.
If y'all want to have this combo, if y'all want to say this combo, I'll have that combo before I choose one over the other because both of them on some fuck shit, man. Like straight
92,
up.
92 Dom says common denominator on what? On
Yeah,
this comment.
Islo,
how is Islo a common denominator? That makes zero sense to me. I don't understand how Islo is involved in this conversation.
Like that dude, in that video said, I hate to get that dude props, but man, you got your coach fired to be a playing team. So hey, bro, I'm not. If I'm gonna call Jaren a bum, I'm gonna call Ja one too. I ain't calling either one of them nothing. I'm just saying. If you call one, you got to call both of them one.
Right?
I didn't see Ja come out and take more threes than anything else in the game, and he's shooting, less than 20% from three.
Less than 13% at one point.
I've seen him out there just tanking off games, jacking games off, bro. I didn't seen this shit.
Let me ask you this. In a couple of years, as we kind of whatever goes down with Ja, whatever happens, if he's here, if he's not here, whatever, it feels like to me that Halloween game against the Lakers where he just quit is the game that is going to be kind of looked at as like that was the dividing line. It feels like.
For sure. That's it. Especially when in the year where you like where you're eligible to get an extension, man. You know what I mean? What did somebody say? Ja didn't get TJ fired. He got himself going. I agree, but y'all not gonna make excuses for Ja. Like I don't want to hear that. Like that's just nah, man. Nah, man. I'm not giving y'all that one, man. This is true. Kendarius, we all hurt.
Absolutely,
but it's extremely frustrating to see that these guys just don't bring it. They just lay down against these bigger teams. And that shit is insanely. You don't really see that much more, bro. Ja can't play more than 6 games in a row. That's his biggest problem. Like for real. Like it shit suck, man.
And also in the words of Paris Sharkey, the mug can't shoot.
They ain't what Paris said, but it was something like that.
He got 2 problems. He can't play 6 games in a row, and he can't shoot.
And the guys that are doing this, it's not like it was, it used to be a time where, oh, man, we could get killed by this team. We could kill this team. But those guys are 5 years more experienced than them. Or, the KDs, Lucas, the KDs, the LeBrons, the Stephs, those type of guys. These guys that are, like, outclassing them and just, like, playing Nerf ball with them, like, these dudes are they're peers, man. Dudes are, like, younger than y'all. And it's like, nah, man. That shit sucked, man.
I think that was the part that drove me crazy about last night's game is we were celebrating Jalen Wells having 15 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I shouldn't be watching Jalen Wells.
I shouldn't be watching Jalen Wells
battle against the Lakers. You know what I mean? Like, no,
that should have. Jaren had 2 points in the fourth quarter, bro. 2.
Yeah.
I thought he had actually a pretty decent game for the first 3 quarters of the game last night. But when it's winning time and you need someone to step up, when Cedric is out, when Ja is out, and you are the guy, to see him not even even if you were to go out there and get punked by DeAndre Ayton and you've been trying and you were fighting and you were diving for loose balls, you were going for rebounds, you were demanding the ball in the post, shots, even if you missed every shot, got outplayed on out hustled on rebounds in some ways. If you picked up foul, whatever, as long as you held onto the rope and kept going, it felt like Jaren just completely backed away into the shadows last night.
Yeah,
that
man.
was the part that annoyed me.
And then, Ja had the Philadelphia game. We all were going crazy. I loved it, bro, to see Ja going off like that.
Shit was wild. Yes.
And then, he did the thing where it's like, get out the way. They've done everything to get out the way for you, man. Like, that path has been clear for you, man. Like, and you ain't taking the path, bro. Like, you're like they've done everything for Ja, man. But like I said, the stuff he did at the beginning of the season lost a lot of people, and he's got to do the work to get those people back on and off the court, man. You know what I mean? And that's bum activity from 12, man.
Sitting out a game against the hated LA Lakers with a calf contusion.
I ain't getting into that because I don't know about the man health.
I agree.
He hurt. I ain't gonna question the man, but he can play or not.
Well,
so yeah.
They said calf contusion, a bruise. That part to me is where I'm like, man, get out there and play, bro.
I ain't really get into what the injury was, so I just saw he was out with whatever happened after the game when he got hurt. So it is what it is, bro. But like I said, I'm not gonna pit these dudes against each other. They both, if one of them a bomb, both of them a bomb, man. My guy asked a question, so what do you do? What do you put? Shout out to y'all who giving the comments too, man. So what's the answer? My bad. Put that back. My bad, bro. Yeah, what's the answer? Do you cut Ja? You can't cut Ja, first of all. Or do you take a garbage deal to get rid of him? I don't think either one of those are the answer, Mike. These dudes just got to play like the dudes they supposed to be, man. Like
I think
never talking about Ja specifically. Ja has to go do Ja shit, bro. Ja has to value his body, man, on and off the court. He's got to get his shit together. He's got to take his game to the next level, man. There's a lot of space in between laying the ball up and making 3-pointers, and I think Ja has to find other ways to score.
Yep.
Other than finishing at the rim and taking a 3-pointer. Like, man, I know you got some dope 3-point celebrations, man, but turn them joints into a floater celebration, bro. How long ago, Edie? Hopefully a week or so. This is my boy, I think. It's just not true, bro. Like, Jaren had some crazy games a couple weeks ago. Like, that's just not true at all. But before that Philadelphia game, what game did y'all take over? I'm waiting on y'all to tell me. They've both been bombs this year, man. Like,
the part that has been really concerning with Ja when he's been out there, and I said this last night on the post-game bounce, is that he has moments where he does some pretty fantastic things still.
Mm-hmm.
In 21-22, it used to contribute to them actually winning games and developing momentum and all that. And it doesn't feel like that's happening now. It feels like he's having spurts of like greatness, and then it just doesn't contribute to winning. And I guarantee you the comment section is going to go, well, it's because he's playing with a bunch of bums. I still contend this roster is as good as any
Grizz roster
as he's had since he's been here. 100%.
Edie coming back will solve a lot of problems. The bigger issue is no one in this roster can stay healthy, for sure. That's it. Because I do want to pull out of the darkness a little bit. I normally don't go into these realms. I don't go into these depths, Kenny Stubblefield, but I will say that, I started out the show talking about how fucked up the injuries have been. Right. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing, man. Like, when this team has Zach Edey, like ain't nobody took over games like Zach Edey has this year. Nobody. None of these dudes, man. Like, for real. Like,
I think Zach Edey, there was 3 or 4 Zach Edey lineups that were like top 15 in the NBA when he was out there.
Just because he out there. Man, was a lineup with Vince Williams. And it was one of the top lineups in the NBA. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. It's tough for sure.
It is a lot of pressure, but look, man, I legitimately think Zach Edey and Cedric Howard can be those two guys that can they can handle that. I think Cedric's growth and what he's doing. You've seen him in just the first 1/3 of this season develop and add things to his game that weren't there at the beginning of the season. These guys are 2 cornerstone type of guys, in my opinion.
Wayno says, I think the Berlin trip will bring the guys together, a bit of health, and we could easily be playing a lot better at the end of 82 instead of 35. Hey, brother, I'm with you. I agree. You know what I mean? I seen these dudes with these 2 dudes play really good ball.
Yeah.
Seen it a lot. You know what I mean? So I think that, when you get Edey, if you get Edey back soon, this team can definitely make a run. Kendarius says if he can still make the play-in, I think we're going to make the play-in. That's another reason why I'm so pissed off about this season, because they're not bad enough to be bad. Like, they're not going to be like, it's not like we can just go get another top 10 pick. Like, you're not going to be that bad, bro. Like, there's almost no scenario where you can do that, right? So, yeah. What else we got in the comments?
Yeah. Jared said watching 47 more games of this sounds like a threat right now. I don't believe that.
I think when we get some guys back, when we get Ty Jerome back, we get Edie, got Jaren, you get Ced back. This team can go on runs where they're going to look like one of the best teams in the league. But it just bothers me that when the going is not good, these dudes don't step up and be great, bro. Let me summarize the whole show of what I'm saying into that. When things are good, these two dudes look good. Everybody looks good when things are rolling, when you got your guys. But in a situation where you're shorthanded guys and you got two dudes who have all-star in their resume still in your roster, and one's a guard and one's a big, and they don't show up when things aren't good, that's a concern, bro. That's literally all I'm saying. And y'all can say it's one versus the other. I'm gonna say it's both of them. Because you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it's both, because we talk about that Philly game, right? That Philly team is not a good team. Like, they're fine. They're okay. They're overachieving this year, but that wasn't OKC, bro. You know what I mean? So, all those things for sure.
King Meeks he's brought up finesse 2 times. Oh no, where is he?
A couple times.
Finesse 2 times twice. What's the deal with finesse 2 times?
King Meeks? Man, let me understand, bro. Only thing I know finesse to be is a freak ass dude. That's all I know about it. I know a couple of his songs. Hey, little known fact about me, man. Front running stars. Thank you, Paris. Is what they are.
Yeah.
Little known fact about me, man. I do make a cameo on a few times on Finesse 2 Times' first album.
Yeah,
actually, like, for real.
That's amazing.
Little known fact, man. I do have a couple audio cameos on his album, man.
I'm gonna go back and listen to that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that another time. But yeah, I fuck with Finesse, man. I just don't like the era where rappers are like more content creators than they are rappers. Like, bro, just make music. I don't want
that started in my era.
I don't want to see you fucking bitches, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't want to see this, bro. Like, I don't want to see
like going.
I don't want to see your personal life, bro. Like
going on those dating games, like the dating thing,
like
starting fights in a yeah. Come on, man.
I'm typically the guy who says that, you know, hip hop is hip hop. You know, whatever these kids listen to, that's their hip hop. We've outgrown hip. I'm normally that guy. But, brother, I just want musicians to be musicians, bro. I don't want you to rap and see your personal life on YouTube. I don't care to see it, or Instagram. That's all dumb to me. What is Wayno saying? You know, you have real difference makers when they blast it like this after losses. Yeah, man. We gotta, like, it's. Yeah, man. Like, I'm a dude who is guilty of coddling both Ja and Jaren. Like, I've done that the entire 7 and 8 years they've been here. I've babysat these dudes. You know what I mean? I've coddled these two, bro. But it comes a time where no matter how short you are, if y'all two dudes are playing, y'all should look better. Y'all should find ways to affect the game more, man. That's just that on that. But Kenny, someone who definitely does affect the game is our good friends at Grade A Pest, man. My guy Reggie Freeman Alexander, 20 years in the business of pest and rodent control. Used to work in corporate America, man, moonlighting on the side doing this pest control thing. But ever since he stepped out, doing this full time, man, he's been the man. And he's brought that same level of expertise, professionalism over to the pest control world, committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. He told us over the weekend, kid, y'all shooting the gun too quick, man. Give me one more week, man.
He said, I'll be back next week, man. I'll be back next week. Let me relax, bro. Hey, listen. He said on the 13th, he'll be back.
Yeah, he said, give him to the 13th, y'all. He said his phone blowing up, man. Y'all blowing him up. He said, give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. He said he'll be back real soon. But still, shoot him a text. Let him know, man. Put me at the top of the list because I got bugs tearing my ass up right now, man. So reach out to him, a Grade A Pest. He needs to join this break. Well-deserved break for my guy. Had a big year. He said the Anthony Sain show, blowing him up, man. Y'all working the hell out of him. But, yeah, get with my guy at Grade A Pest. Kenny, about to take a break. When we come back, I'm enjoying the interactions today, man. Y'all showing this is what I want to see, man. We ain't got to agree. We really ain't too much disagreement about nothing. A lot of us just haven't got to the point where we realize it's okay to criticize Ja, man. But just be honest with yourself, man. Ja played for another team. You couldn't stand him.
We celebrated Tomas for calling Ja out And then when we start to critique him, it's like, well, now here's all the excuses as to why he's been bad. And it's like, wait. We can critique Ja Morant. It's okay.
Man, Ja got to come with it, man. That's on him. That's all on him, bro. But yeah, we'll take a break, man. When we come back, it's gonna be more on the Anthony Sain Show. We'll see you in a minute.
In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. We're going to keep a little bit going from the first segment of the show for a little bit. I got 3 comments that y'all made that I want to I got 3 comments that I want to talk about. My guy Don Flamingo, Kenny Stubblefield. I dropped some stars on them joints so you can see which ones I want to rock with. My guy Don Flamingo says, I'm more interested in the growth of Coward, Edie, Wells, and Spencer. That sounds good in a perfect world, but 2 of them dudes ain't even on the level to be having that type of conversation with. Exactly. And that's Jalen Wells and Cam Spencer. If that's your best 4 players, you're the Washington Wizards. I'm sorry. Ja and Jaren have to be better. You can't trade Ja. You can trade Jaren. Ja's tradeability or what his trade value is probably negative, bro. Like, so you're not gonna get if you do a Ja Morant trade, you're not gonna get another star level guy. You're gonna get the most you would get is maybe some high-level role player. You won't be getting you're not going to get another star back. When I say high-level role player, I'm talking about like Jaden McDaniels. Probably would be the maybe a Tyler Hero would be a guy. I doubt even Miami would even do that. But you're not getting star for star with Ja at all. You're going to be pissed at what the return would be for Ja Morant. So you got to figure it out, man. I think Jalen Wells and Cam Spencer are good rotation pieces.
Absolutely.
I don't think they're top 4.
They're not contributing to a championship.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they are. They are they'll if you got a 10-man rotation, both of those guys are going to be in it. But they're 8, 9, 10. They're not right. They're not top 4 dudes on your team.
Right.
Which also leads to another thing I'm going to talk about that I'm frustrated about. I'll put a nickel in the meter right there. My guy 92 Don, this is my dog, man. He says, I think folks want to hone in on one problem when there's really multiple layered issues with this team. For sure, man. You got a rookie coach who thinks he's not a rookie coach, right? According to him, I'm an accomplished world traveling, world conquering coach. You got that going on. You got injuries, which are number one. The number one issue with this team are injuries. I think if this team had healthy Brandon Clark, healthy Zach Edey, healthy Ty Jerome thrown into this, like we would not be having these conversations. We would have bust the Lakers' ass twice this weekend. We probably would have been top 4, top 6 in the West the entire season. So I agree. Don comes back and says, I love John and Jaren, but I don't think keeping both will contribute to significant success in the regular and postseason. That's a fair argument, but it's kind of you stuck where you are, man. You kind of stuck where you are. Like
you just pay a whole lot of money for that.
Right. In a perfect world, though, like where you got your dudes, yeah. If you got Edie, Ty Jerome, whatever, Brandon Clark healthy, all that, cool. I think you can roll. I think you could do some shit. But without in a non-perfect world, man, them dudes do not raise to the occasion, man. And that shit is frustrating as fuck.
That is the whole point I think Anthony and I are trying to make on this show today. Is not that John Jaren aren't deserving of what they've gotten and the accolades in which they've received, but it is the consistent when not everything is perfect, they don't rise to the occasion. Man. That's the problem that we see, and it's frustrating.
They're gonna fall back, man, like a motherfucker. And you don't even see them holding each other accountable. You ain't never seen John get on Jaren's ass. You ain't never seen Jaren get on John's ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like when y'all talk about like dudes in the past, we used to stay seeing and hearing stories about TA said this to Mike. Mike said this to TA. Zebo said this to Mark. Mark said this to this. In their retirement videos, you see them. All these dudes do is dance and have fun and talk shit and laugh. And like these boys they don't be on each other's ass. Tell me one story y'all have heard in 7 years about John or Jaren getting on each other's ass. Like for real, getting on each other's ass. It don't happen.
It's been Steven Adams, and now it's Jock Landale.
Yeah. And anybody that say something to them, you look up, they gone. Bro, y'all don't want me to just like really tell y'all behind the curtain shit, bro. Like, like them dudes, like shout out to them dudes, man. But yeah, come on, man. Like, no, it don't work like that. But you know what pissed me off even more, Kenny Summerfield?
What's that?
It's time for the 3-pointer where we talk about 3 things going on in the world of sports. The thing that's really grinding my gears, pissing me off when we talk about where do the Grizzlies go for here. I don't think I'm doom and gloom. I think the Grizzlies have a lot of pieces and a lot of things that can make them a top team in the West and a top team in the NBA. This particular season has pissed me off. And one of the main things that has pissed me off, Kenny Summerfield, is number one, the fucking Phoenix Suns, bro. Why the fuck are y'all still good, bro? The fuck, man? Why the hell are y'all 21-14, bro? Why y'all just beating
OKC on a last second 3-pointer by Devin Booker, man? The hell,
like,
bro?
Man, this beginning of the season, I'm like, oh man, we got Phoenix pick coming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sign me up, man. Play my draft music. All that shit happening. Hey, let's have it. These motherfuckers are good.
The draft music has gone away because Phoenix is fucking good.
And the button got a jelly in that mug, man. That mug don't even play. You press the button, ain't nothing happen. That mug is stuck. And then, man, I had a conversation, man. With me and Chris Ingram were leading the charge, saying we would take Dylan Brooks back on his team.
Y'all are crazy.
Man, you nuts. All right, now you know Dylan you think Jake Laravia had a bone to pick. You know Dylan for the drop 40.
Dylan's already busted our ass twice when he was with Houston last year.
That's what he won the game.
He beat us on a 3-point shot against Houston with Houston last year.
Man, that man finna demolish us. You know Dylan finna try to go off on us.
Dylan Brooks is my favorite non-Grizzly player, but I do not want him back on this team.
You sick. I'll take Dylan back in a heartbeat.
Who was the guy? Let's put it to the people. You and Chris mentioned somebody, and I forgot who it was. Who did you say, would you trade this dude for this dude for Dylan?
Dylan? Yeah, I would trade. I would put Jalen Wells in the trade for Dylan Brooks. Phoenix wouldn't even take that deal, bro.
That's what
Dylan
it was.
Brooks is like the second best player on the team.
All right, put it in the comment section, and I know what everybody's gonna say because everybody's got Dylan Brooks love right now because you haven't seen him on your team for 3 seasons. But would you make a trade for Dylan Brooks?
Yes, bro.
And have to get rid of Jalen Wells for that?
Yes.
You're crazy.
I don't know if the numbers work, but if it was a KCP Dylan deal, KCP and Jalen Wells for Dylan Brooks deal, hell yeah, bring that man back, bro. Y'all are fucking crazy.
Yeah, is it Dylan Brooks? Is it Dylan Brooks saying, nah, the Grizzlies ain't gonna get that pick?
Right, it man making this personal.
Y'all got this pick?
Brother, y'all are totally
everybody's ass.
Hey, stop the music. Stop everything. Y'all about to piss me off, bro.
What happened?
Stop the music. Y'all about to piss me off, bro. Stop the cut the music all the way out. This is what y'all not gonna do, bro. I'm not saying that we should have kept Dylan Brooks. I'm not saying that Dylan. Hold on. Go. What did he say? He said, okay. I'm not saying we should have kept Dylan Brooks. I'm not saying I don't remember the shit that Dylan was on when he was here. But what I'm saying is, this new version of Dylan Brooks, give me that motherfucker on this team. What world am I watching when this dude is scoring 20 points a game? I want to say he's shooting the best field goal percentage he's ever shot in his entire career. You know he's gonna bring the defensive effort. He's overrated as a defender. Dylan really don't be defending nobody.
No.
He just do a lot. He just do a lot of loud ass barking and shit. He really ain't locking nobody down. But he has the defense. He gives defensive effort, bro. Y'all are drunk. Y'all are fucking drunk.
King says no Dylan at all back here. Wayno says, didn't we build half of Bill Street with all Dylan bricks?
That's in the past, bro. Should we have kept him? No. He needs to get the fuck out of here to become whatever he is now. Y'all are
he
not
hasn't changed, bro.
Y'all are not paying attention to what Dylan doing in Phoenix. Bro. There's no way you paying attention to what he's doing in Phoenix and saying you would want him on your team.
Now,
crazy.
If Jalen had a little bit more emotion like Dylan, then we'd be happy.
Jalen ain't nowhere near the player. Like he's not. Even though he had a good game yesterday, Jaden Wells is a quiet role player, bro. He's a guy. His normal game is going to be 12 points.
Dylan is a loud role player. Dylan is a loud
role player. It's dudes like that you want when you're in the trenches, bro. You want a crazy motherfucker like Dylan.
Then why did Grizzlies get rid of him then?
Because he was a fucking dummy.
Exactly.
At the time, bro. Dylan, hey, bro, Dylan on some whole nother shit right now, bro. Y'all are crazy. There's no way you paying attention to that dude. Let me see. John Morant's supposed to be that guy and purposely. All right, come on, bro. Move on.
Yeah, we off John.
You just come on, bro.
He might be a little bit late to the show.
That's it's probably somebody that's not. The show is it's not a Memphis show. It's all over. It's YouTube, so people are gonna pop in and say whatever. Like I'm not gonna accuse nobody of purposely sitting down games, but like, come on, man.
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Yeah, come on, brother. I haven't watched a lot of Dylan Brooks and Phoenix for real. Them motherfuckers beat the Thunder other night. Yeah, man, come on, bro. Like, man, you think they're doing this shit? Come on, bro. Like Dylan's fucking nuts. I mean, you know he nuts, but that motherfucker nuts in a good way, bro.
I don't know. I wouldn't want him back.
Y'all drunk. Anyway, man, shout out to the Suns. Y'all pissing me off because I don't understand why the fuck y'all this good. Only people I know play for y'all are Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks,
Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, him, fucking Mark Williams, and a nigga named Colin Gillespie. And that's it. And Jalen Green ain't even playing. So it's like I don't even know how the fuck these dudes are good.
That's the crazy part. Tell me. That Phoenix Suns trade with Houston, Jalen Green was the guy for that trade.
Yeah, Dylan wasn't even playing.
Dylan was a throw-in piece for that trade. Like he was a throw-in. Phoenix was. Everybody said, all right, they got Jalen, they got Devin, they got Dylan. They got three guys that play the same position. What are they going to do? Everybody was like, well, they're going to get rid of Dylan. Right. Dylan's going to be
all right. I'm gonna tell you how overly emotionally invested you are in this whole thing. You ain't speaking in logic. Let's speak on this. Where my damn mouse go? There you go. Would y'all take Draymond on this team? Y'all drunk.
3 years ago, yes.
Man, I'll take Draymond right fucking now, bro.
Stop it. Stop
Y'all are crazy, bro. You gotta have this team needs.
What does Draymond do?
This team needs a fucking influx of dudes who got some fucking bark in their ass, bro. Some fucking mugs who gonna be on that bullshit, bro. Y'all are crazy.
Y'all are crazy.
Y'all wonder why we go against these teams on a regular ass Sunday and they just fucking play Nerf ball against us, bro, and walk our ass down. I would take Dylan back right fucking now, bro. I would take DB and fucking Draymond Green on this team right now.
This man gets kicked out of every game he plays, bro. He yells. He gets booted off the bench. He quits in the middle of games, just like John Morant did. How's he going to teach anybody how to be a pro? Y'all are crazy. The man can't shoot. The man can't score. The man can't rebound. The man can't defend. But yet he gets kicked out of every game. He's still starting for Golden State, and he yells at the coach and leaves the bench.
It don't matter. He'll be on my team.
He yells at the bench. He yells at the coach, leaves the bench, and the Golden State Warriors win by 20.
Hey, somebody said something already, bro. Had me dying laughing because this shit was so true. That man was like, has Santi ever hit a big shot? Like, tell me about a big shot that Santi hit. Like a fourth quarter, like, especially not just a game winner, but just a big shot, period. Like, when you can say, like, well, the Grizzlies went on this stretch where this happened. Tell me one time where it's included anything Santi Aldama did, like a big shot. Like, you know, Santi's taking a lot of potential game winners and missed all of them. Like, I've never seen. Tell me about a Santi Aldama game winner that we made.
I got nothing for you, bro.
Is that shot he had against Philly? That shit has happened like probably 15 times. That motherfucker ain't never made that motherfucker. And he always fall. Like he always falls down
falls
whenever this shot is.
all the time.
Man.
Draymond would have free-welled Isolo by now.
But you know what? You saying that? Draymond probably have a real run-in with Isolo by the time this shit over when they have mad respect for dude and will be his watchdog. I guarantee you, bro. A motherfucker like Isolo with him and Draymond would get on the same page. Draymond would probably be thinking, oh, this motherfucking dude, he don't know the fuck he doing. He had mad respect for that man by the time this shit over, bro. Oh, man. Man said, I think Big Reg already dealt with all the crickets in silent. Yeah, for sure. What it says, it depends on the failure of another franchise for your possible future success, you're already in trouble. Yeah, we do this shit a lot, bro. Oh, man.
That's a pretty broad statement for what we're talking about.
That man said, Sante never made a big shot ever. Hey, that's true though, bro. I ain't never seen Sante. No, well, it seems like I do remember like maybe some 4-quarter runs when Sante did make some big shots, but nah, that man ain't never hit that game winner. Hey, this dude crazy, man. Chasing somebody like watching the Ruthless Depression era. That's a shout out to another guy on YouTube, one of my favorite guys. Me and Jason both watching. But yeah, man, number 2, bro, is here, man. Fuck basketball. It's a football town, man. We need. Hey, man, defund Tiger basketball, bro. We're going to talk about that later on.
Oh, no. Memphis quarterback A.J. Hill transferring to Arkansas.
There he is. Take your ass on. He ain't fuck with you in Memphis. Why you think he – I told you, bro, when that man was playing them games, I said, that's politics, bro. That's some shit him and Silverfield got going on the political side because ain't no way that man supposed to be playing right now. But shout out to him, man. I told you that man wasn't going to be here. It's crazy that he going with Silverfield, though. I wouldn't be there. But he's, it's a big program for him to go to. Shout out to him.
He'll probably sit again, to be honest with you.
Shit kind of crazy. But shout out to my guy, Charles Huff, man.
What's crazy about it is Ryan Silverfield's now the coach at Arkansas. Your boy, what's the offensive? Tim Cramsey's now the offensive coordinator at Arkansas, who was the offensive coordinator for Memphis.
Right.
And A.J. Hill's dad went ballistic on Twitter during the season, talking about needing to go somewhere else because he's not playing.
Yeah.
And now he entered the transfer.
He follows that coach.
Follows not only the coach, but the offensive coordinator to Arkansas now. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Here comes the money.
The money.
Money. Hey, there it is, man. Get your money, big dog.
But Charles Huff has been killing it. Like I loved the way that the football team announced the entire coaching staff in a matter of like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They just started posting all the new coaching staff. Really dope stuff. There's a theme I think that he had in terms of coaching, a lot of youth in coaching, and I like that. The offensive coordinator Decker is now he's now signed. He's on board. The Colton Joseph kid that we were talking about, signed,
man, with the
Wisconsin Badgers, and so he's not coming. But Huff is. I mean, I think 6 dudes have committed today to the Tigers. Quite a few of them are Southern Miss guys that are following him, but he's got some pretty good guys that are 4-star high school players. So anyway, he's doing a good job, man. Doing a good job.
One of those guys could be Memphian. What's his name? Dalen Hayden. Is his name?
Dalen Hayden from
VHS.
Yeah. Yes.
With the CBHS, went to Ohio State, played for Colorado most recently, man.
Played for Prime out in Colorado.
Could be a big time running back pickup for him. Let's see how the whole thing goes down for Coach Huff. Let's get it going, man. Join the revolution, man.
Hey, King Ming says, you think he sit again and get $1 million to sit on the bench? I'll say this. I think he probably wants to play. If anybody wants to give me $1 million to sit on the bench, I'll do that.
Yeah, sign me up for all that.
Yep.
Sign me up for all that. I had an interesting conversation about NIL. I might save it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, because we already into an hour. We still got a whole nother segment to do. But yeah, man, number 3, bro.
Hey.
Defund Tiger basketball, man. This shit is ass.
The purest basketball.
Purity, man. The purity of college basketball, man. The Tigers are 2-0 in the conference, man, with a pure win. The object of every game should be a combined score of both teams to be under 100 points. And we did see that in the North Texas game, if I'm not mistaken, or Ridgeway or White Station, whoever the hell they were playing, Southwind, whoever they played, and then fucking around and damn, they're losing the Rice on a side dish on the road.
Almost lost to a side dish on the road.
Yeah, in a stadium that looks like the field house is what they're playing in. And the Tigers are 2-0. That shit ugly, bro. Not playing, I ain't gonna lie. Like having a local kid who's as good as Curtis Gibbons, in my opinion, who's been that good for the season, and him not playing, Penn, I can't get with you, bro. Like I can't throw you a rope, man. That's you on some fuckery, man. Like nothing he's doing makes sense, bro. And that shit, I'm good. My brother was like, man, shoot me a password. I said, brother, this team is ass. I'm not even gonna go to the other team and find my password so you can watch the game, bro. Man, that shit is ass, bro. That shit is ass. And I came home, turned it on, and it looked ass. Like, bro, and the guy was like, "Oh, Rice has to find a way to get what's his name, bro? Dude is terrible. Oh God, what's his name? The big
Simon Majok?
No, the power forward.
Oh, Aaron Bradshaw.
Yeah, they was like, oh, Aaron Bradshaw's got 4 fouls. Like Rice they have to get him out of the game. I was like, this dude's ass, bro.
Give him 2 minutes. He'll be fine. He'll get himself out the game.
Man, hey, them boys are cooked, man. Tiger basketball is fucking cooked. Like, bro, good God, bro. And like, I don't know.
Well, it's crazy because now yesterday, this just goes to show you the two teams. We've got the American Conference FanDuel odds here. Memphis is plus 140 to win it. Tulsa's plus 380 to win it. Wichita State plus 650.
And they're going to win it.
And here's the thing. Yesterday, FAU beat Tulane on the road. Or no, Tulane beat FAU in New Orleans. Tulane's not even in the top 5 of the odds to win it. UAB went on the road and beat South Florida, who is expected to be one of the teams that would compete, right? UAB, who is trash, beat them 109 to 106 in double overtime in South Florida. And then North Texas, the team that Memphis combined a score of 25 points in their first win. Memphis beat North Texas. North Texas went on the road was in Denton, Texas, and beat Tulsa 72 to 67, who is the second highest favorite to win the American Conference. The American is it's really bad, bro. Like it is not
trash.
It is not good. It's not good.
Man, it's shit trash. And my guy Kip says, talk about needing to have a hard conversation. There needs to be one about Penny. I'm a roll my eyes at this too, man. Kenny, you get mad when I say this? I ain't gonna say you get mad, but you disagree with me. People get mad at me when I say this. Tiger basketball will never be whatever we thought it was 10, 15 years ago. Like, it will never get there again, bro. Like, this shit, like, they've done such a bad job of gaining new fans and attracting new fans and keeping new fans here. You can go get a new coach, and this team can be better. Nobody's going to give a fuck, bro. Like, they're not. Like, it's nobody. Like, those days are over, bro. You're fishing in a very small pond. You'll get some of those people who are just out to come back, but you're not going to get new fans. Nobody gives a fuck about, like, American college basketball. Like,
and do you know where you're seeing it? Do you know where you're seeing it? Mainly is in the NIL space. Yeah. The Tigers are very clearly having some struggles getting enough revenue from Tiger basketball and Tiger football to be able to pay players what they are expected to make. And
shit
so
dead, man. College sports in this city will not be like it used to be 15, 20 years ago. It's over. You will never see a packed FedEx Forum, like the hype behind it and like being like a nationally known team. That shit is over, bro. Like we are the same. These teams is in this FanDuel. We on the same par as them teams, bro. Like we ain't no different than them. Like, and I said that a couple years ago. People got mad at me.
Last year, I would say this year, this team, yes. But this is the first time that we've seen Penny Hardaway be hamstrung by a some poor, I would say poor decisions, like hindsight being 2020, poor decisions to wait for PJ and to wait on Dane to build a roster out.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, when your pool of money only allows you to go get a certain level of player, then you're going to get what you get this year. And here's the thing. The Tigers are probably going to win the American Conference this year. Easily. They're probably going to win it. I wouldn't even, dude. They barely beat Rice on the road, bro. Like I wouldn't say easily about anything. With this
but I'm
team.
saying the gap between them and other teams win-loss record is going to be Memphis is going to have a much better record than the rest of these teams.
Maybe.
I think. But anyway, go ahead.
No, it's just the reality of the situation and where it's at. And So we want to talk about having hard conversations about Penny. Let's not be uncertain that Penny's not already having those hard conversations behind the scenes.
Yeah,
right.
For sure. I don't really think that changes much, bro. Like the days of this are the days of this are over, bro. Like that, you will never see the Tomb of Doom pack FedEx Forum days shit over, bro. Like that shit would never be a big deal like that again. Never be a big deal in the city again. Never. But anyway, bro, number 3.
That was number 3.
That was number 3.
Yep.
That was number 3. Let's take a quick break, Kenny. I got one more thing to talk about, man. Got inside the same brain. We're gonna take y'all back a little bit, man. We're gonna take y'all back. We'll see y'all in a minute.
In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Y'all, welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. We're going to do Inside the Same Brain. Before I do that, I got to bring up something my guy Dom said in the comments. He said, bro, it's 2026. There's no prices dropping on anything. True,
Nothing.
But charging NBA game prices for bad college basketball is insane. Like, and come on, man. Come on, bro.
I think the whole theory on it is that if you want to support this Memphis Tigers team with their revenue sharing opportunities for NIL, then you'd be willing to pay the revenue. You would be willing to add revenue to what they do.
Yeah. And
that could, maybe this could be the way you donate to the University of Memphis NIL fund, is by going to the games.
My guy Mike says if Penny could somehow get another #1 draft class, I think the crowd and buzz would come back. I just don't see that happening. Me, you, and Chris had this conversation. It ain't true either, bro. People ain't nobody coming to this shit, bro. There's no dude in college basketball that's even a bigger draw than going to watch Cedric Howard, bro. Like why am I going to watch whoever Penny gets? Like, that's not.
Penny's made his thoughts on recruiting pretty clear now with the transfer portal. He is going to build to the transfer portal. That's what he's going to do.
That shit all over the place too, because he's bringing bums in, bro. Like, at first he was bringing dudes that were like guys that were like contemplating NBA or college. He's contemplating dudes that are contemplating Rice or
Washington Baptist, where I went to school.
Dudes are bums, bums, man. But man, oh man, I don't know why I'm in such a bad mood today, man. I'm just going off, man. But
you're not in a bad mood. You're just being real.
Go back in time. I know I'm a lot more positive than this, man. We about to go back in time But as we go back in time, man, if we're gonna take a ride down memory lane, Kenny Stubblefield, we probably need to stop by Carway and grab a nice quality used car, man. For the good people at Carway, they have been doing the thing since 2018. Bad credit, no problem. Reach out to them. Visit their website, carwaytherightway.com. They're out there on Summer Avenue, 6154 Summer Avenue. Give them a phone call, man. 901-440-8251. Ask for my guy Mike. Ask for my guy Jason, man. This is the grind city, and the good people at Carway are on the grind trying to get you in a quality car. You talk about prices ain't dropping. Get with Carway, man. They'll find you a car, man, that's at a good price for sure. Anytime, no matter what's going on, they will get you in a quality vehicle at a good price at Carway. Can let's get into Inside the Same Brain. We'll talk about what's on our brother's mind, man. It's been a while since we did one of these, man. Let's get into it.
Here we go, Inside the Same Brain. This is going to be an interesting conversation because
I know where it's going.
I know where it's going, and you posted on Twitter. You said make sure we talk about this on Monday, so let's have the conversation.
Mm-hmm. My man said the U of M definitely belongs in the AAC. He don't leave it long and nothing, man. They ass. Man, why people think we supposed to be somewhere we ain't, bro? We ain't no better than Rice. We were in a battle with Rice. And not Cajun rice, not dirty rice, regular ass white rice. we don't belong in nothing, man.
I don't disagree with you, man.
We belong in the field house.
I don't disagree with you.
Who, me?
Hey, no, man. Listen. You should be willing to spend $1,000 to watch Memphis play Rice. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
For real, bro. Oh man. Oh my bad. He said they belong in the AAC. My bad. I went off on my guy Don for that. My bad, though. Yeah,
man,
right,
Don,
man.
let me ask you, Don, is this your real pick?
This man handsome as fuck too, man.
Well, I got so many handsome ass dudes watching this show,
hey,
bro.
What happened to my boy, man? He got all down.
Where's it? Where we talked about Peasant for our Pilgrim, whatever his name was.
Yeah, my guy Pilgrim. Yeah, that man was handsome as hell too, man. Some handsome dudes in the chat, man. They coming for your ass, John. You've been the most handsome dude in the chat, man, for about 2 years, man. They coming for you, bro.
John's a regular ass handsome. You guys you like AI handsome guys that are in here now.
But just out here, man, catfishing in the comments, bro.
Mike said, "What did they do to you in Cargill? You down on the M today?"
Yeah, man, exactly, bro.
You went out to Cargill and they changed you last night.
Get me out of Memphis. Get me the hell out of Memphis.
You came out there and you said, "Oh, John Password."
John Password, yeah.
There's no way, bro. How are you this good looking and in an Anthony Sain show comment section, bro?
Right. You supposed to be somewhere. That man probably got a modeling page for this.
Yeah, you supposed to
demo videos on this shit.
You supposed to be on the next Bachelor, bro. What are you doing?
Hey man, really looking like Don Flamenco from Mike Tyson Punch Out, like the black version.
He said, "Stay away from this. Stay away from them scare bros, man."
Exactly. They scared my ass about it, man. Get me the hell out of Memphis. Hold on, I'm gonna do the side by side, man. I can't.
Let me bring this dude up. Where is he?
Yeah, pull him back, man.
There he is. Oh, Don Flamigo.
Yeah.
Flamigo.
Look at the side by side with him and Don Flamigo.
Yes,
Mike Tyson Punch Out, man. Look at that, man.
This is like a Tyson Beckford looking ass dude.
Man, Cam is just recreationally handsome, man, for no reason.
Some people swole for no reason. You handsome for no reason, bro.
Look at the side by side, man. My boy Don Flamenco.
He said, "I'm in LA." Shout out. That makes a lot of sense, bro.
Yeah, that man got his modeling profile picture of this motherfucker.
Man.
Shout out to you, John. We're going to talk about the Illuminati Rap era, man. There was a post on Twitter, Kenny Stubblefield, when somebody said the Illuminati Rap era was golden, bro. Everybody, it was just hip-hop culture against aunties and pastors and preachers and youth pastors. Like, everybody was evil in music, bro. And they were like certain songs, they would break down the lyrics and all this kind of stuff, man.
Play this album backwards and you...
Hey, don't say nothing about like I stepped away for a while. Now I'm back. They made a blood oath.
Oh God, the early 2000s R&B album covers, man.
Nah, that was he's talking about Don. He's talking about what this was Don looks like.
Oh, I'm talking. People used to break down rap covers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that was an interesting era, and I'll tell why it's interesting for me. My dad was a pastor. My dad was a pastor of a church, but I wouldn't really, maybe because I didn't really see a bad side of my dad, but I just saw my dad just being my dad. But because of that, I never really had a strong connection or belief in just church. Like it was all just kind of goofy to me, bro. Like I always thought church was pretty goofy. Ain't much changed since then, but there was a run of time. Like I was that guy as a kid, and then I am where I am now. But there was a run of time where I did not think this way. Where I was a true like overzealous Christian, like, and that was a nice run. And I want to say that started like in 2002, 2003, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. No. It was more like, it was like 2001, 2002 is when I was really started going to church, right? And at that time, it was like I was learning things for the first time. Because in my dad's church, I wasn't paying no attention. I was a preacher's kid. I ain't paying attention to my dad. So. Like I knew who God was, and I believed in God all that time. I prayed all that type of stuff. But I really didn't have any actual biblical knowledge too much, right? So as an adult, I started going to church and all these type of things. And because of that, I felt like I had to like denounce everything.
Absolutely.
I had to get everything bad out of my system, right?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Whether that was, getting a piece of ass or that was whatever, but still watching porn and gooning all the time. But I thought everything else was wicked as fuck, right? Right. So I'm like, all right, man, like, everything, right? So, and rap music was one of those things. And I was talking to Jeff Calkins yesterday. Shout out to my guy, Jeff, who's stepping down on the music side. I mean, not on the music side, on the radio side. And I was talking to him yesterday, telling him, giving him his kudos. And Jeff was one of the people who I guess hosts Jeff's show for a week, all those type of things, right? And I was just telling him, man, shout out to you. And you probably don't realize this, but I pay attention to more. I mimic a lot of things that you do, probably more than you probably think I would. And he was giving me props saying, man, I like how you carve your own lane. Keep doing what you do. And, I'll be continue to watch and support you, whatever. Like, all right, whatever. Big cap, Jeff. You ain't gonna support me,
whatever.
You a known looking ass, so I know you're gonna be looking, but you ain't gonna be really fucking with me. Like, don't say that part. But I just, it's just a cool little exchange, me and Jeff, right? And in that exchange, I said, it made me remember that me getting to like sports radio, listen to sports radio, listen to sports commentary, all that kind of stuff, is because I got rid of rap. I got rap and social music and secular music out of my system, bro. It was out. It was gone. There's an era of music between 2000, probably like 2000. When did Find Me in the Club and all that kind of stuff come out? Like 2000 what?
You're talking to another pastor's kid, so I don't
know.
Exactly.
So like from that era of time to like maybe 2015, I've had to go back and listen to a lot of this stuff for the first time. Like I
2000, it was on the Get Rich or Die Trying album, so probably like 2001, 2002, something like that. From
like 2002 to like probably 2015,
right?
There was like a 13-year run where I did not listen to secular music. I listened to this. A lot of stuff that I listened to and songs that I know, I did not listen to them when they happened. I caught up on all this stuff. And there's still pockets of music that I've never heard before. Like, and I'm a hip hop fan. Like I know this stuff. Like I love hip hop music, but there's a lot of music that I did not hear first run, right? So, and during that time, it was sports radio. Sports radio bridged that gap. And when I was telling Jeff, I said, Jeff, long story short, I stopped listening to hip hop music because I got with God. And you, Gary Parrish, Vernon, y'all dudes, some of the Sports 56 guys, y'all were the soundtrack of my life. Like for real. Like I was tuned in with these dudes. And then I saw this post on Twitter where they talked about the Illuminati Rap era, right? I was like, bro, I got to talk about this because I was the man. You cannot tell me that all these dudes weren't evil, going to hell. And there was a guy named G. Craig Lewis.
Yes.
There was a pastor. I don't even think it was a pastor. I want to say he was an elder of this church. But he had a DVD series that he was selling for like maybe $19.99. Julia, you remember G. Craig Lewis? Julia's she was full blown heathen, but during that time, but no, G. Craig Lewis, man, you had these DVD series where he would like expose the truth behind hip hop. Was the series that he made? You remember that, kid? The truth behind hip hop, right? And we were playing for our kids, a youth group. Man, we just thought we were setting the captives free, man. Like, it was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous, man. We were sending all these people to hell. Now, Jay-Z and Illuminati for real. But Jay-Z and Beyonce that shit for real. But we were putting that shit on everybody, bro. And it was like, oh, my God. And it's crazy because it was so hypocritical, man. And I ain't say this to offend nobody, but it's like, it was like, okay, I can't listen to secular music, but I'll listen to gospel rap, the guys who are cosplaying rap. Like, bro, it's literally the same shit, bro. Like, there's nothing holy about what you guys are doing. Y'all are like cheap, y'all like low budget, to-be versions of rappers, and like not as good, and you're cosplaying like real rappers, but we thought that shit was all right in the eyes of God. God was like, man, pack that shit up too, man. If you gonna pack this up, pack that garbage up too. And it's crazy, man, because it was so much stuff that like I was like, man, I can't do that, man. That's this, that's that. And like, oh man, you can tell me all these dudes were not the Illuminati, man, for sure. My guy says if this is unconfirmed, that if we weren't for black folks would be Republicans. I remember, was it K97 107? We're on Sunday morning. Yes, they do Christian rap, and I even got into the Christian neo soul, which is a whole nother move. That was,
oh shit! I used to actually, in a previous life when me and you were friends, I used to manage Christian hip hop artists. And
Kenny was a Christian hip hop artist manager.
I
guarantee you ain't got none of that shit playing in your rotation right now.
Nothing. And I love Ronnie was one of the guys. Reconcile was one of my guys. Like he was one of my guys.
We wanted to please the Lord so bad, man.
Like he's a really good guy. But he had a song that made him super popular called "I'ma Catch a Body," and it's talking about a body for the Lord.
Yeah, but you got that from, you might as well, like, bro, you got that from, you were cosplaying. Like, you ain't, like, if you think God, I used to say this all the time. Me and Titan used to have these conversations. I'm like, bro, if God is a creator, why aren't we creative? Like, why are we borrowing what they do? Like if God can't be who we say he is, and we can't come out with a bumping ass song, bro, that shit's crazy. But to your point,
that was also listening to secular. I thought y'all was a cult.
We were, bro. We were fucking weirdos. We were, man. Thank God I'm not there no more, man. For real.
Christian Maxwell?
Kind of. There were a couple of guys that were like the jazzy neo soul.
Really?
Gospel. Yeah. There was a couple of them. This shit sucked. I'll go back and listen to this shit now. It's trash.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I cannot remember his name.
Me either, but there was a few of them. That shit was trash. You go back and listen to it now. That shit is trash.
92 Dom said I should have been like y'all when I was a kid. I was too busy watching BET Uncut.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I was dipping back on both of them. Trust me. But yeah, man. But like, I'm glad now that I am delivered from all those things.
Delivered? I don't like men's no more.
Women. Lecrae's okay now, but I go back and listen to old Lecrae. That shit was trash.
Trash, bro. Hey, do you know when Lecrae got good? Was when he left Memphis. To be honest with you,
when he stopped being the Bible thumping stuff, and he was like, man, you know what? I like pussy. That
was when he left Memphis. He was surrounded by
these weirdos out here.
These weirdos in Memphis, dude. He was surrounded by some weirdo dudes in Memphis that completely. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, for sure. But yeah, I remember, man. You couldn't tell me all these folks wasn't going to hell, man, for sure. I had a point I wanted to make, man. It lost me just then. Maybe I'll do it another day, man. But again, it's been a great Anthony Sain show. We started off pretty long on the first episode of the year, man. It's been a good one. Shout out to my guy Jeff Calkins. Like I said, this is his last week over there. That's all I got to say about that. And let me get ahead of this. I have no intention to even show any interest towards having a show on 92.9. I wish those guys the absolute best over there. That door is closed. That window is closed. I wish them the best. But no, I'm extremely good. There's a show called The Anthony Sain Show that comes on every day, Monday through Friday from 1 o'clock p.m. And it already has my name on it. I have no desire to be a part of what they got going on over there. I'm good over here. But my best.
You know the conversation's gonna start.
It's already annoying. It's people already. Oh, they need to go and bring you on, bro. And I'm good. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. For Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. Man said, "You gotta be in the NIL portal." I'm good, man. I'm good.
You in the transfer portal? Are you transfer portal?
It's looking real sports 56ish over there, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit.
Me
That's all I'm gonna say, man. But yeah, but you can also catch me every Friday over there, Jason and John show.
Justin said you fine in the West.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like keep it how they got it, man. I hope they keep their new lineup, 3-hour shows. Yeah, keep it how you got it, bro. Leave me out of that for sure. I'm good. I'm good over here, man. I'm good where I'm at, man. But for Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain.
Mike says, stay out the Ville.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
I'm coming. Me and Tracy are coming to y'all next time. We're coming out to Horn Lake.
For sure. Got me back in Memphis, man. Feeling different. But y'all take it easy, man. For Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. See y'all tomorrow, man. We out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.